Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to take a look at our hunger icon or our nourishment icon and see how we can fix that up with something that looks nice. We'll do a little work in GIMP and make a nifty little icon similar to the way I did it with the health icon. So I hope you enjoy the video and thanks for watching. Okay, so now what we're going to do is start taking a look at our hunger icon and what we need to do to build that up. And get this thing looking a little bit nicer rather than just having a little blue progress bar there. Maybe what we'll do is pull up GIMP and I'll find something we can use for hunger. Let me see if I can real quickly here find a graphic. This is what we'll do. Let me bring up a website here. Let's go to Google. I'll pull this over here. Let's go, I don't know, image of steak. Let's go to images. That's all very interesting, but I want something straight down. And I want to find something that's tools, usage rights, labeled for reuse with modification. And that's kind of an iconic shape right there. So what we can do is check this and see download for free. Author is this guy. I'm looking to see if it's got any other restrictions. Public domain free related images. Actually, this is probably a good public domain image right here. Let's use this one. Let's copy this image and I will bring up GIMP. And I'll go File, Create from Clipboard. So there we go. There's our steak. I want to add a layer to this. Transparent. And we probably actually want to make this whole background transparent. So what we'll do is we'll select this white area and we'll go here to the eraser, make it kind of big, make it kind of big. There we go. Why isn't it erasing to trend? Oh. Alpha to selection. Add alpha channel. That's what we. Why can't we add? Oh. There it goes. Whoa. I want to select the white area. Erase. There we go. Okay. Well, it's nice when they have a nice clean cut like this because then we can erase all that. I've got a layer here to put like a mask over. So we'll go select none. Select our layer here. I'm going to use the paths tool here. And we'll just do this. There's some little. I'm going to do one more thing here. And we get the eraser back, and very, very carefully here with this one selected, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get rid of that. No, I'm not. Why can't I get rid of it? Come on, size down, size down. There we go. Very carefully, that little bit sticking off there because it'll just make a little tedious to draw around that. So when we go back to this transparent layer up here, go to my path tool, and we'll just start about here, and we'll start clicking, and we'll make a path around this. And then we'll fit this path to it a little bit. Need one out here, maybe one here, here, here. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There, 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 there. And it only really needs to be approximate. We're just going to make a shape here, and then I'm going to control click that last one. And then what we can do is just go around and start adjusting these guys. We can pick this guy here, and we're doing design, so we can move it around, and we want to edit, actually, so we want to pull these out. Get this one and pull this one out this way, pull this one in. That's just approximate. So we get a shape that looks not quite all squared off. We just want it a little bit rounded at these points. It doesn't have to be exact, but it'll look good. Pull this over here. Looks pretty good. So I'm not going to use the actual image. It would be kind of weird, I think. I just want to get a shape of a steak going here. This out that way, pull this one out this way, this one here, this one here, that a little bit of shape, pull this one out. I don't know if you can see very well what I'm doing here, but I'm moving these handles around to get kind of the shape that I want. Kind of smooth looking or not. So that kind of fits that. There, there. That one's probably okay like it is, but we'll pull it out a little bit. Try to avoid some straight lines here. Got these kind of close together, but we'll get it, and we'll make this thing look sort of like a steak. I hope I got that right. Almost done. Just have to tweak these a little. What's this one doing? This one's over here. This one's over here. This one out here. This one out here. This one along there. Not bad. So now what we're going to do is do a selection from path, and what we will do is color this whole thing maybe some kind of actually, you know what we'll do the eyedropper, and we'll make it maybe kind of this color. Nope. What? The eyedropper and make it this. Okay, I've had this trouble with GIMP before. Oh, I know what the problem is. I gotta have that layer selected, and we gotta be sure to move it back. Eyedropper, this. Did it get it? Nope, it did not take that layer because it's out. No, it's inside the selection. It should be okay. Well, let's just make some sort of, I don't know, meat looking color, reddish. Okay, and we'll get our paintbrush and we'll just go along and, oh, now see, I did exactly what I said. I got to select this layer. So we're painting on this layer, and we're painting all inside our steak here. And then what we could do to make it look a little stylized maybe is we can turn this opacity down a little bit, so a little bit of the meat look shows through it. Come on. But it's not quite so horribly obvious. So now what we'll do is we'll add another layer. Now we've still got this selection in here, so on this one we can come in here and turn this I think we want to do a white mask of this. So let's paint this layer white so we can show it. I think this will work to show it disappearing. So we can turn this one off, and what we want to do is save this. Oh no, we want to leave this on. File. Well, I'll save it for now because we did a little bit of work on this, and I will call this videos real course. So, I'm going to make create a new folder. I'm going to make it go, I'll just call it GIMP, and we will call this meat. And then we'll do an export file, export as. This is the meat, and of course I got to crawl through the directories again. I can't just go to the directory I was in. Videos, Unreal Course, assets, textures, and we're going to call this we'll call it meat.png, export. And then we'll turn this white one on and turn these off so we get this clear white. And we'll go File. Where's the export? Export as. And we'll just call it meat mask .png. Export. File. We'll do a save. Close that. All right. Now we come over here. Where do we want to put this? Is not part of landscape, it's part of HUD icons. So these are HUD icons. Let me find it now. Unreal Test Projects, assets, textures. I put it in the wrong, it's the wrong one. Assets, textures, and there's our meat, and there's our meat mask. And meat doesn't look that good. The heck happened? Okay, let's open up GIMP again. I clearly messed something up on that. File. Open recent. With these two turned on, why did it get all that stuff around it? Is this background not? Maybe I just need to turn that off, and we'll just go with this, and we'll turn this opacity back up. And we'll turn this opacity back up. Come on. Come on. 100. All right. Let's do that. It's stylized. It doesn't need to look like real meat. Meat.png. Unreal Course GIMP. That's not where I want this. I want it in Assets, Textures, Export, Replace, Export, and turn this one on. File, Export, Meat, Mask, Export, Replace, Export, File, Save, close that, and now we'll re-import them. Hopefully get rid of that garbage there. Okay, the garbage is gone. All right, so now we've got some meat. All right, so let's go over here to our component. All right, let's pull this icon in. Now I have got to look and see exactly how I set this up. This was a bit weird getting this to work right. So let me go to HUD, common HUD, this, okay. So we've got our background image, fill color. Where's the, oh, it's under style. Background image. We want this to be our meat. And our fill image, we want to be our meat mask. And then our tint, we can set to, oh, that's because it's red. So, oh man, this is weird. Why is tinting it red turn it black? Set that back to default. Let me see, what did I do here? No, I don't want to set the tint. So I've got the background image, the fill image, tint. Not the tint. Oh, that's right. This probably doesn't matter. Oh, maybe it does. That's for the transparency. I think I could have made that black instead of red. It doesn't matter. I probably should have made it black. I might go change that. Let's see what happens when we go into our little thing now. See what it looks like. So there's our bit of meat. We can change the size of that, but we walk into here. We gotta go back and forth fighting. There it goes. Oh yeah, it's turning red. It's showing the background through. So I think I want to find a way to reverse that. Also, we want to make it a little bit bigger, and the easiest way to do that is really to go straight back into GIMP. Open it up again. Open recent. And just take it, let's turn it all on here. And what we will do is make sure that nothing's selected. And we'll go to our crop tool. Crop tool. And before I do that though, I'm going to pull over a guide for about where I want this crop to happen. This is much easier to judge. I want to crop it about there. I want to crop it about there, just beside it, and right about there. So that makes it really easy then to use the crop tool. Go here to crop, we get right here on this corner and pull it right down here to this corner, and then just hit enter, and the whole thing is cropped down. Now we can save it out again. And while I'm at it, I think what I want to do, actually, what I want to do is make this one black, not white. So what I want to do is select this white area, and with black selected, and a brush, a big brush, just go in here and paint this whole thing black. And then we won't need this one. Do a file, save. We'll save this one first. File, export as. This is Unreal Course. Do course assets, textures, meet mask. Export, replace. Export, and then turn that off. So we've got this. We'll go file, export, and this one's going to be meet, export, replace, export, do file, save, close that, and pull these back in. This one and this one, pull them back in, drop them in. They imported successfully. And now, just like that one, it looks black, and it's turning red as we, I think this is very odd. When I go into this one, though, it jumps up to green. I think that's because I'm setting the tint on that one. We probably should set the tint on this other one as well. Let's see what happens when I change this value. Percent. Yeah. Maybe we've got... Oh, this needs to be meet mask, and this one needs to be meet. And why has it got a tint of blue? Oh, that's right. That's why. We want to set this to white, I think. Blue. Maybe all the way to white, not black. All the way to white. There it is. And I think this one is the same thing. Fill color and opacity was already set to white. Okay. If we play now, well, at least that one's red. I don't know why the heart is showing up red. Okay, so now our meat is dropping off. Our steak is dropping off. Now we can change colors the same way. We can have it be like green. We could also rotate that around. I don't know if it looks that great that way, but why is the heart coming up black? That's that. That's the mask. Oh, because I'm colorizing it. And we really wanted this probably to be white, come to think of it. That way we can colorize it. Well, let's do that real quick. Won't take long. We'll pull it into GIMP here. And file. Open recent, meet. And it's the red one. We want the red layer. We want the magic wand. And then we want this to be white. Red, green, blue. I believe that we've got now white. Go to a brush. Bring the size up. Yeah, and just paint this whole thing white, and the other one's black. And then we can tint it ourselves using the same exact algorithm as before. File, export as. Here, assets, textures, and this one is meat. Yes, export, replace, and we don't need to do the other one. File, save, close that, get this one in here. There's the white. So now it shows up as white right now, but it'll be a different color when we get into here. Go over to here. Let's look at health. What we want is this algorithm right here, including that. So we want this. Oh, actually, we want this. Just go over here to Nourishment, paste it in, pull this over, pull this, oops, pull this down, grab these, pull them in here, hook this up, hook up our execution path. We've already got our in color, target is self, and what we need is this value here needs to go into here. Pretty good. What the heck? Cancel. Why do we have a set fill color? Oh, that's because we need this in the target. Compile, save, play. There we go. And they both black. All right, so I got to work out what that issue is. But here we got it. It's green. Then it turns yellow. Then we're really hungry. And finally, we're very, very hungry. And now, technically, we could start taking some damage from that. Now, Y is doing this. Why is that? All right, I'm going to have to troubleshoot that and get back to you on why that heart keeps wanting to turn black for no reason. That's something to do with the healing and going to 0. It's probably because of that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put that back. Let's, here we are in the common HUD. I'm going to let's move all this stuff out of the way. Move this back. Go in here and go minus. Nope. Take this. Minus float, that -1, plug it into there. Can I move this option up? So this one's going to be red. Let's make that 0. This one's going to be green. Make that 0. Okay. Green, yellow, red. And we'll do the same thing on this one, on health. We'll put this back in. -1 into here. And set this to green. And set this one here to red. Ah, 0. Compile, play. Now they're both green. And we go into here and it turns black. And we go into here and it turns black. That's really weird. Health. This. That's because we wanted it to be 1 minus that, not that minus 1. And the same thing over here. This is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be 1. Compile, save. So we're 1 minus, and there it is. Okay, that's working. We're turning black, then we turn yellow, and then we turn red, and then we're starving. We should put some of their indication on there. Same with this one. It's going down. So that's how we do health bars, and we can kind of do fancy health bars. And so, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. So there we go. The nourishment icon is set up. Now we've got a few more icons to do, and I'll probably just do those offline. You've seen how it's done. They're all done exactly the same way. So I'll fix up that little section, and in a future video, we'll probably combine those into their own little widget so we can decide where they're going to display on the screen easily. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications when I upload videos, hit that notify button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.